Yo, did you? Oh, if you read the title, you know what this was about, and I'm gonna just say for a quick minute, this is amazing. This is so. It feels so good to be amped for a movie. Oh my god, it's been so long. It's been so fucking long. And funny enough, when Godzilla, well, King Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Kong, however they have it labeled, it's it will be like a year. It'll be basically the anniversary of the coronavirus shutting down all of the theaters. And it's just kind of it feels good for like the return of the movie theaters to be by the hands of the king of monsters and Kong being the challenger. This trailer did everything it needed to do to get me psyched to go watch this movie. I am gonna watch this movie in theaters no matter what. I am going to see this in the theaters. It's just the best experience for me. It's the one where I have the most fun, the most excitement. I can feel the energy of the movie, of the atmosphere, much more enticing in the movie theater than I could ever get here at home. So basically, that means if my state still is locked down and no theaters are open that can show me Godzilla versus Kong, fuck it. I'm going to Vegas. I know for a fact Vegas is still open, which is so mind boggling that Vegas, mother effing Vegas, has their shit together better than my city, better than my freaking state. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Whatever the case, Vegas so far I think is still the best place to go see in movie theaters if your state within its surroundings is closed. I want to see this movie, and plus it's Vegas. It will still be a fun ride. It will still be a nice little adventure. Me and my family, whoever wants to go with me, are gonna go to Vegas if we need to go watch this movie. We're hoping we don't have to because there is this AMC theater that's close, not close to us, but like, it's like an hour away, and we're much more willing to drive an hour to go see a movie than we are to go to Vegas, which for us is a much longer ride. But you know what? For this movie, for us to have a fun night out and just have to feel alive again in the sense that we're not trapped in our own house, it'll be fine. We're fine to do that. But that's basically it. I mean, this trailer isn't really something you can talk about in detail because I don't really know much of the lore of Godzilla versus Kong. I don't know much of the lore of their past. I'd much rather see that lore in the movie theaters and have them explain that to me than go read a book about it. And it's just that's what kind of actually amped me up in this trailer, where they did show that hey, there is going to be more lore, there is going to be more backstory, there's going to be a reason why these two inevitably would fight, and that's going to be fucking awesome. Look, I'm no stranger. I know the rumors, I know the leaks, I know what has been already kind of basically been certified. This is gonna happen. I know that Mecha Godzilla is in this movie. We all saw that clip in the 3-4 second clip. I saw a few reaction videos, not really like be sold on it, but I'm sold. That red light in the throat, that metal casing, that's Mecha Godzilla. Most likely, more than anything, they might put a skin on him. And I know there's some theories that say that Godzilla that we see fight Kong isn't really Godzilla. That's gonna be Mecha Godzilla with the Godzilla skin. I don't buy that because one, when he's underwater and he shoots that beam under the ship, that's blue, and we already saw in the same trailer that the energy coming from Mecha Godzilla is indeed red. Now, true enough, we didn't see the actual Mecha Godzilla shoot a beam, like a red beam, but I think that's enough to warrant that his beams are going to be red, not blue, and that's going to help differentiate them between the two. Not that mechanical and a scales aren't different enough. I'm just saying it's going to help visually. That way when they clash beams, because eventually they will, it won't be one blue laser and another blue laser. It'll be a blue laser and a red laser, just boom. makes it much more eye pleasing. I don't really buy that whole theory where the Godzilla that Kong is fighting is Mechagodzilla and all that. I think that's bull. I also will say the whole size comparison is kind of weird. Like, yes, there are some shots where the sizing isn't consistent. It's pretty inconsistent, even the 2014 and the 2019, which, by the way, I did look it up. The 2019 Godzilla is supposed to be a little bit taller. Sizing wise though, it's very consistent. I guess like the CGI artists don't really like, they just kind of scale him wherever the shot needs Godzilla to be to look really cool. And size comparisons, like trying to keep that as accurate as possible, is it's not as important as to making the shot look cool. So every now and then, guys, if you're gonna be bitching and moaning about the size, it's like, hey, non, blah 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 blah, just keep that in mind. The CGI artists, like, that's not the top priority. They don't really give a damn about how consistent the. My light just went off. Let me fix that. All right, so we have light. But yeah, basically that's it. The CGI artists, like, keeping Godzilla's and Kong's size consistent isn't really their top priority. It's just to make the shot look cool. And if you see, hey, in that one shot, like, he was bigger than X building, and X building is this height in real life. So why is he suddenly smaller than this building when this building's supposed to be about the same size as that building? What the hell? That's your answer. Because I see people carry like, hey, Godzilla blew up that battleship. Why is he able to stand on top of this aircraft carrier? Well, for one, aircraft carriers are just much larger than a battleship. And secondly, it just looks fucking cool. So there you go. Anyways, tell me your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. I'll share my thoughts. We can have a little. We can have some fun there. Hopefully it doesn't get too aggressive, because luckily for me, I'm still a non-existent channel. Let's just be honest here. There you have it. Thank you for coming to the Lobby for Hobbies, and I'll see you next time you check in at the lobby. Peace.